Skiing, something we've all probably done at least once in our lives, and for most was a pretty joyous experience. And for me, most of those times were too. But this is YouTube, and we don't talk about the good times. I'm going to be telling you the time I almost got brain damage. It all started one lovely morning when I saw in the news that it was going to be snowing tomorrow. And I already know some of my little fellows are going to say, "Dude, how are you watching news as an 8-year-old? What?" Shut up. If you want to hear the rest of it, then keep on watching it. Fine. Okay, so ignoring that interruption, I overheard my dad watching the news, and it said that it was going to snow tomorrow. So I was like, "Oh yeah, snow." I ran over to him, and I was like, "Hey Dad, can we go skiing? Since it's going to snow tomorrow." And then at that moment, he told me something I will never forget. "Your brain is still fragile."
Bruh.
Now, little me didn't know what that meant up until 20 seconds later. And then I realized he didn't want me to go skiing. And I'm pretty sure I just explained why. But little me doesn't care at all, and we just decide to go skiing the next day, which was a very bad choice on both events. So when we get to the place we're supposed to be skiing at, I see a little tiny peak of cement peeking out of the snow. And my dad's like, "Oh, be careful, you might hit that." And guess what happens? I hit my head so hard that memory was engraved in my brain. It took a whole VIP room. My dad skis down to the platform I'm on. And then he says, "Are you okay?" I give him a look in the eye that says, "Is your brain still working?" Like, bruh. This child with a giant bump in his head look okay to you? If any dads are out there watching this and said yes to that question,
Bruh.
After that, we go back inside, and my dad messages everybody he knows in his whole entire lifetime and tells them that I got a little tiny bump on my head. The very next second, I hear so many pings on my iPad, it literally makes my ears pop. I tried to run away from the situation. He would just say, "You have to reply to every single one of those messages." And I heard a tiny little peep in my brain saying, like, bruh. My fingers would break before I could reply to all of those messages. And I actually think that hitting my head actually felt less painful than breaking my fingers replying to all of those texts. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and